Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Minute Gaming News, the show that may or may not be 5 minutes. Today in the news, the end of an era. E3 is done, at least according to the Los Angeles Tourism Bureau. This information comes from a slide that depicts the LA convention sales for various fiscal years. And at the bottom is a tiny little asterisk that states, includes E3 cancellations for 2024 and 2025. And of course, this information blew up on the internet, rightfully so, because for such a big thing to be hidden in a little tiny asterisk bit is pretty interesting. However, this quickly prompted a response. In a statement issued to VGC, E3 owner, the ESA, claims that no final decisions have been made about next year's potential event. ESA is currently having conversations about E3 2024 and beyond, and no final decisions about the event have been made at this time. In theory, that doesn't necessarily mean that E3 is done. They could have it. However, if you don't have the Los Angeles Convention Center booked now, a year out, I don't think it's going to happen. That place fills up fast. And as a guy who has run conventions in the past, let me tell you, if you aren't booking a year in advance, it's most likely not going to happen. And so maybe E3 will be somewhere else, but an E3 in LA, the E3 we all know, I don't think that's likely, especially in 2024. Maybe 25, but no, I'm pretty sure it's done and they're just trying to not make it a mess. Plus, with gaming developers and publishers doing their own thing now, and Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest and Playdays, there really isn't much need for an E3. If E3 is gonna make a comeback, the ESA needs to do something spectacular and new and redefine what E3 is and give, media and developers and industry insiders a reason to want to go. And right now, there's no reason. Speaking of being around for no reason, Bobby Kotick. More bombshells incoming from the FTC Microsoft trial. It never ends. During her testimony, Xbox Vice President Sarah Bond shared that Kotick demanded a greater revenue share in order to put Call of Duty on Xbox. According to Bond, Kotick made it clear if we did not move beyond standard revenue share, that he intended not to place Call of Duty on Xbox. Ultimately, Bond said Xbox decided to meet Activision Blizzard's demands. Time was limited, we had players whose expectations we wanted to meet, so we ultimately made the decision that was the best thing for the business. So that's pretty crazy because Bond had previously stated that Call of Duty wasn't a must-have for Xbox, but then admitted that Xbox doubled down and gave Kotick everything he wanted. So if Call of Duty wasn't a crucial game to the plan we now know, which is Xbox trying to push PlayStation out of the market, why go through all this hassle? Why not negotiate more? Why immediately give in? It's not a good look for Xbox, even more so now that we know for sure, as of today, with all the stuff going on, this is last minute info. Phil Spencer straight up was just look, we wanted Starfield. We heard potentially it was going to be a Sony exclusive, so we just bought Bethesda. That's where they're at right now. We're going to talk more about it Monday as more information comes out because it's happening right now. But this is some high level console war. I am blown away by the machinations behind the scenes. We all knew that about the business, the console business, but it's crazy. Right now, they're dragging Nintendo back into it. There's a question that was posed that straight up was will Call of Duty play the same way on Xbox as it does on Nintendo? And y'all, if there was ever a trap card question, oh my God, we'll have more information. We'll talk about it Monday. But for now, it's time for your Crenminute.
Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and welcome back to the Crenminute, my once-a-week segment where I talk about whatever I want for a minute. Today, we're talking about launchers, because I realized today just how many launchers I have on my computer. There's Origin, we have Epic, we have Steam, I have Battle.net, there's got to be more, League of Legends. That's just the ones coming up off the top of my head thinking about stuff. And some of them are obviously more solo focus. Like League of Legends is like, I guess, the Riot launcher, right? So it's got like Valorant and League and TFT and like all these different things. But, some of the other ones like Steam or Epic Games, where it's like there's so many different games. I'm like, okay, I got to go play this game. And I'm like, wait, is that on Steam? Is that on Epic Games? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, wait, no, that's on Origin. We got to go to Origin for that one. We're like, GOG. There's another one. GOG is there. It's just like, oh my God. And it's annoying. And I get it, right? Having one big launcher would, it would also create like this monopoly. That's kind of like what Steam used to be, honestly. But it's just, there's so many, and it's annoying. And I'm not saying it's like a bad thing, but I'm just annoyed by it. And maybe that means I'm just getting old. That's my Cren Minute.
Thanks, Crendor. That is it for me. Woo, we'll see you all Monday for some very interesting 5-minute gaming news.